But Laila de Lima is in jail. Diba? Nova Princess Paruhinog is in jail. Warrants of arrest have been issued other drug lords. Meron pang breaking news ngayon. High value targets. So the president is sincere in making sure that this is really, that this war is not just fought, but that this war is won. So you have to understand that. You know, in 2009, when we were in Osamis, yung iba dyan parang, ba't ngayon ka lang nagsalita? Gaga. Ang tagal na namin nagsasalita. But walang Facebook Live, walang ganon. We were just there in Osamis, physically in Osamis, not online, not as a keyboard warrior, braving, you know, the dangers of Paruhinog country, speaking in Misamis University, MU, no? MU, tatlong school yun eh. Tapos meron pang mga ibang auditorium, talking to young people, old people, women who wanted change. And they were hungry and thirsting for change. We failed because even if we supported a candidate who was not Paruhinog, kahit na malakas siya in the surveys, more than 80%, they cheated. They intimidated by, you know, they won by intimidation. But where did we not fail? I think because we called ourselves Hope Warriors. Yung Hope Warrior na yan, nag-umpisa yan sa the University of San Carlos. Lingid sa kaalaman ng mga Carolinian. Akala nila tingog lang because I'm tingog Carolinian. We brought that to Ateneo, to Siliman, and the most exciting part of our caravan, of our Hope Warrior caravan, outside of the University of San Carlos, was when we went to Osamis. Because we really felt like, okay, we are warriors. We are really fighting for something here because we can actually die. But what was inspiring then was young people who volunteered, the elderly women who volunteered. You know, they would meet with us, they would take photos, and they would share their stories about the Paruhinogs, and they would listen to our speeches, and we had words of encouragement. But at the end of the day, you know, at the end of each day, I didn't wear a bulletproof. No, we had guards, and sure we could have been ambushed, but we had guards. People were we asked some military people na kaibigan namin to help us, no, to protect us. But those volunteers, those participants who were aching for change, matanda, bata, marami sa kanila mahihirap. They went home alone without any security. But they were so desperate for change. So that was what kept us going at that time. But looking back, it was not a complete failure, even if we were not able to overthrow the Paruhinogs through the 2010 elections. I guess we could say we were able to plant seeds of hope because you have young people now messaging from Osamis, and hi to all of you, those who participated in our talks, different talks throughout a span of almost 7 months, 8 months. Daghang salamat sa inyong mga message, no? Mga private message. Dili ko kadawat sa tanan kay nanay message request ug napa din nilain nga duha naman na ang sa message request nga daghan kaayo. Di ko kabasa, but rest assured, thank you for remembering us. It wasn't just me, you know, there were a lot of us. Thank you for remembering us and remembering those who were killed, no, in the process. So, muna. But these are people who quietly held on to hope. And now we have a president who has given them not just the promise of hope, but actual change. Nagbago na lahat. Nagbago na lahat sa Osamis. And all these morons in the Liberal Party, all they can look for are, you know, mga fault finders na wala namang nagawa. Nung si Pinoy ang presidente, talagang gurumabe ang drugs. Grabe. Tapos nga sasabihin niya walang nagawa si Duterte. Talagang may sariling mundo yung ano na yun. Creature. Excuse me. Sino si Colleen Garcia? This slaughter should stop. Sino ba siya? Pupuntahin mo siya sa Osamis. Let her listen to the true stories of people there. Alam mo, kung hindi ka nakapagpunta doon, kung sabihin natin mabuting tao ka at hindi ka talaga like LP na who benefited from the largesse, no, and the political support of the Paruhinogs. If you're just an average person, well-meaning person, mabuting tao, pero hindi ka pa nakapunta sa Osamis, ang hiling ko lang, sana, don't impose on me or other people who are from there or who have been there and who have seen things for themselves and who know people who were actually murdered. Yun lang. Pwedeng ipagdasal mo na lang na sana mahinto na ito, but don't tell us how to, what to feel and how to react, because you have no right whatsoever. No? Romel Pareja is watching. Romel Pareja even went there to perform. Pero hindi sila natuloy. Romel, if you're still watching the video, hindi sila natuloy with yung Cebu Divets kasi nagkagulo na nga. We had to cancel one of our big events because naipanghulga na. We were being threatened, no? Hi to everyone watching. There's so many comments. Hindi ko na mabasa lahat. No sing-sing. Hinahanap yung sing-sing ko. Sorry kasi charge ko yung sing-sing ko. Katawa naman. Sino to? Si Maricel Trinidad. Yeah. Yeah, I always charge my mahiwagang sing-sing. Yeah, they're back. Charge, in my calcite crystal. May konting rin tayo, may konting pagka-eccentric. So anyway, Hal Mateo, some of my OFW colleagues here from Osamis even cried when they heard the news. Not because they are sad, on the contrary, they cried because para daw sila nabunutan ng tinik sa dibdib. That's how I felt. But I'm pretty sure they felt, their happiness was more profound than mine. Ako nga, kakadating ko lang, madaling araw, di na ako nakatulog when I was told. And I was also very teary-eyed because this is what we were fighting for. And people who died, like Vice Mayor Romero and countless others, they would not have died in vain. No? VACC is defending Paruhinog. They've lost their minds. GP Alpuerto Fabilar, hello. May, thank you, but we are only as great as the advocacies we fight. The battles we fight. Hey man, Manilin Mar. Yes, Sir Mike, Colleen Garcia reacted sa Twitter as if di niya alam na drug lords ng Paruhinogs. Imbiyar na siya. Di ba imbiyar na siya? Mamatay siya. Mamatay siya sa inis. Wala akong pakialam. Okay lang sa akin mamatay sa inis ng Colleen. Hindi ko nga kilala yan. Sino ba yan? I'm honestly, asking because I don't really get to watch TV. So, is that an artista, a singer? Ano ba siya? So, I'd rather Colleen Garcia mamatay sa galit kaysa naman yung ibang inosenteng tao ang mamatay dahil buhay si Aldong Paruhinog. Simple. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Mag-imbestiga sila, CHR. 1 million na lang ang budget nila eh. From 5 million ba yun? So, we shall see. I can't stay long kasi to book my flight. Baka magmahal. Book my flight to Osamis. Kita tayo dyan. Colleen Garcia is girlfriend ni Billy Crawford. Okay. Pabigyan na natin pag yung walang alam ang nag-comment. Arthur Garcia, what is your take that another Paruhinog relative is sitting as acting mayor? One by one. Si Lenny, hawig ni Nova Princess. Oh, laki ng mata. Sana kunin akong Senate witness. Sure, pwede naman. Pero, you know, there are other people there. Who can testify. Nakakatawa kagabi. So, di ba, the night before, I was ranting against the Paruhinogs. And a news blog shared it, but inedit para mas maigsi. Wala na yung mga love life at mga Kiko Pangilinan. Tapos, nagkamali pa ng pangalan, no? Mark, my name is Mike. Ganun lang, ang bilis. Naging, yung shinare ng news blog para more than 2 million views. Even more than my original video. So anyway, that was the night before, no? Kagabi, like less than 24 hours after my video, guess who I bumped into, you know, in BTC. I was having dinner with a friend whose wife is also from Osamis, and we were having a meeting about some of our energy consulting projects, prospective. And then we moved to Bose. And then I was waving at a friend. Tapos yung katabi niya, pag gano'n ko, ay, sabi ko, Paruhinog. Isang kasi nila. Na, well, now she says they're not close, but they have pictures together, so whatever, no? Whether they're close or not. Pero hindi ko close yung babae na yon, pero she's nice to me, no? So sabi ko sa kanya, huwag tatawagan si Nova, ha, na nandito ako. Sige, tulo ni Nova. Ewan ko, sabi ko nga, must have been, you know, somebody said, a reliable person said, it must have been a SIM card with all the contacts and whatever information. Well, okay. Rick Magbanwa, hi Mike, tell us more about Osamis, its geography, economy, politics, etc. You know what? I'm very confident that if the Paruhinogs, if they were not in power, then Osamis would be very prosperous. It's geography and topography. It's a lot like Cagayan de Oro. Imagine ka, it has an airport. It has a seaport. Parang Cebu. May konting mountains, may dagat. And that is a recipe for success, you know. And maraming mga fish pond. They have a lot of really good seafood. And but there are only 2 malls so far. Puro ko kaibigan ng may-ari. One is Gaisano. Isa kaibigan ko sila Lenlen Gaisano Grand, and my best friend's family small, which is now being converted to Island Central Osamis. But you know what, even sila, kahit na may-ari sila ng mall, they welcome new development, because new development, it's complementary. They complement each other. So what I know is mga 10 years ago, SM already wanted to put up something kasi SM is everywhere. Pero humihingi ng ilang milyon, mga at least 30 million, yung mayor, si Aldong. Siyempre, SM did not budge and hindi nagtayo. Sana nga, hinumingi na lang, gago rin eh. Sana pinatayo nila at after na lang siya humingi, di ba? Of course, that's wrong, no? But I'm just saying. So, it's really, Osamis, with the right leadership, with change in the atmosphere, with the Paruhinogs not in power, hopefully when the time comes that they're all not in power, it really is a recipe it has all the ingredients, no, for success. So that's what I can say about Osamis. Thank you, Marlon Relion Benuelos. May baril ako. Saan ba yun? know, I'm always safe. Thank you. Dito ni Nova ang bato. Oh, sabi nga nila SIM cards eh. Ewan ko. SIM card pala. SIM card, not SIM cards. Yes, she is the spawn of Satan. Dapat nga yun ang inuna eh. Ano ko ba? The dad is the kingpin, but the daughter is more evil. That's what everyone in Osamis knows. Hi, MJ. Want to join? Hi, Prof.